If you do any of these 5 things, your brain may be running on low cognitive fuel, and most people never find out why. Habit 1. You react before you think. Not because you're reckless, because your brain's alarm system fires faster than the thinking part of your brain can step in. The alarm fires in milliseconds. The part that reasons and reflects takes a full 2 seconds to catch up. If you've been under constant stress, that 2-second window closes completely. The reaction becomes the response. Habit 2. You believe the first explanation you hear. There's a part of your brain that's supposed to notice when two ideas don't match, to flag the conflict and hold both possibilities open. When that part isn't getting enough mental energy, the brain just takes the first story it hears and locks it in. It takes real effort to hold competing ideas at once. When you're running low, the first version wins. Habit 3. You talk more than you listen in conversations. Your brain has an internal monologue, a constant running commentary on yourself and your life. When the reasoning part of your brain isn't keeping that commentary in check, it gets louder than the person you're talking to. You stop absorbing information. It looks like arrogance from the outside. It is actually an attention system that's lost its brakes. Habit 4. You avoid situations where you might be wrong. Your brain is wired to treat being wrong like a physical threat. When the reasoning part of your brain isn't strong enough to override that reaction, avoidance becomes your default move. You stop putting yourself in rooms where you might learn something new, because learning requires sitting with the uncomfortable feeling of not knowing yet. Habit 5. You confuse familiarity with truth. Your memory system tags ideas it has encountered many times as safe, known, and reliable. Without the part of your brain that actively checks whether something has actually been tested, repeated information just starts to feel true, not because it holds up, because you've heard it before. Every one of these patterns comes from the same underlying system. Call it cognitive shortcut architecture, your brain's built-in energy-saving mode. When mental resources are low, threatened, or untrained, the brain defaults to whatever costs the least effort. It is not a character flaw, it is a fuel management protocol. Your brain built it to keep you alive. And none of it is permanent. The reasoning part of your brain grows stronger with deliberate practice. The alarm system calms down when stress is managed consistently. Your memory system builds new pathways when you expose it to genuinely new information. You were not born with low intelligence. You were born with a brain running an ancient efficiency system, and that system can be upgraded. If this named something you recognized in yourself, you belong here. Subscribe and tell me, which of these 5 habits do you catch yourself doing most?